Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Become Successful with your host, Yemi Osho. All right. I have an important quote by Herbert Bayard Swope, and it says, I can't give you a sure fire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure. Try to please everybody all the time. Simply says, I can give you the right formula for success, but however, I can surely give you a formula for failure, which is try to please everybody all the time. This is very thoughtful quote. Is a very thoughtful quote, properly thought out quote. Um, Most of the time, we try to please every other person, and we never do what's best for us. People going into depression, all kind of things. You know, a lot of mental hurt. Not just I mean, it's a lot of things going on out there. Simply saying that Bayard is simply saying, well, there's not a single way. It's simply saying there's not a single way to become successful. There is 1,001 ways to be successful. However, there is something that is common to all success. I'm talking about true success. Okay, I'm not talking about defrauding people and saying, "Well, you're smart." Okay, I'm talking about true success. They all have something in common: hard work, um, discipline, a lot of other traits, which I'm not going to really emphasize on in this particular video. But it's saying that there's one sure thing, one sure formula to failure. He's trying to please everybody, trying to do what everybody says. Oh, and people come up with different stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what you got to do, and you jump on the train. Oh, yeah, this is what is working. You jump on the train, and you're trying to do what everybody tells you to do. That is crazy. You have to do what works best for you. You know yourself. You know yourself. You know yourself. You know yourself. You know certain things that makes you think. I'm not saying, there's sometimes that the things that may seem very, we may find uncomfortable doing, but however will lead us to success. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about knowing your makeup, your what you really can devote your time doing, as against doing certain things, um, you know, that really don't does not match your makeup. I read something about a woman. She was writing about um, you know enrolling a child in I think it was a sprint class, sprint, yeah, that his son joined an athletics club or something like that. And after placing the child, the child came last and doesn't have the potential to match other kids. And then she knew right then and there that obviously sprint will not be the child's strong point. I think it's also good to play to your strengths. You know yourself. Play to your strengths. Play to your strengths. You know. Um, but what I'm simply trying to say here is that when you try to please everybody, you will hurt yourself. Yeah, you're right. You are that. You will hurt yourself. You're trying to do what everybody do. You're trying to please everybody. You're trying to please A. You're trying to please B. You're trying to please C. That is so fake. That is so fake. You know. So do what works best for you. I'm talking about your this life decisions, career decisions, Yes, there are sometimes, there are situations where you may have taken a route, maybe you were pressured into going to the career, maybe a friends, family. Um, yes, there are a whole lot of people that are, taking a route they don't really care about, but then it seems like they are stuck in such paths, ways. Yes, of course, but um, you can always do what, find a route, another route. It doesn't matter how long you've been stuck in such things that you're doing that you get into depression, just knowing that that is what you'll find yourself doing. So, but what I'm trying to say in essence is that do what works best for you, and do not try to please everybody. Okay, do not try to please everybody. Do not try to please everybody. It's a recipe for failure. It's a recipe for failure. Find what works best for you. And sometimes when like an example is a soccer field, and you're playing on a pitch of and you're playing, and if you're on the field and you're playing, sometimes you cannot see the entire game. You don't know what, you're not seeing through the camera, through the eyes of the coach. You can't read the game in totality because you're part of the game. You're playing on a pitch, and sometimes may just require the coach to call you out and say, you know what, I want you to play it this way. I need you to go and play this way, because I can see loopholes, because I'm looking at the game holistically. So I think also, that is the role of people that really care and love you. They will tell you the truth, because you can't see yourself. You're like a lamp. You give light to everybody in the room except yourself. So I think it's also good to take advice, especially from loved ones. Then you go back, sit back, look at this advice that you've received. It's good to receive advice. Don't knock off advices, but you have to look at it from your own perspective. Make decisions that you know benefit you. Um, that's not going to hurt you in the long run. Make decisions that you have thought it out. Think it out. Have time to think about the advices that you get from people, or from especially loved ones. I'm not saying just getting random advice. That will make you go crazy. Many people, in the name of advice, are trying to manipulate you. And that's a lot of manipulation going out there. Because when they see that you are aiming for something great, they will talk you out. They will give you wrong advices. They are trying to derail you. They will bring about a whole lot of things. They don't love you. I'm talking about people that genuinely care about you, that love you. Those are the people that you can listen to. And then even at that, you still have to sit on it, uh, and uh, and then make uh, the right decisions that best work for you. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you have, please do like this video, share with family and friends. And if you're seeing this on Facebook, do follow me on Facebook. If you're seeing this on my YouTube page, please subscribe to the channel and smash the notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.